In the second part of our solar basics, we're going to cover all of the system types. First one that we have is going to be your grid-tied system. That's the most common. If you see solar on a roof, it's probably just a grid-tied system. So this is the home connected to the power grid. When the power from the solar is not sufficient enough to power the home, it can dive into the utility grid and use that as a backup. And then of course at night, when the solar is not working, it can go right from the grid at night. This uses the grid as your battery. This will allow you to sell the excess power to the utility grid and prevent from purchasing energy when it's the most expensive. Second one is off-grid. This is not going to be very common, probably accounts for less than 0.01% of systems out there. But this is a fully self-sufficient system with no outside input, and this is the home loads connected to solar and a battery with no utility grid. This works great for remote locations. Doomsday preppers is great, and the battery kicks in when the sun is down. So the solar is going to charge that battery, and then the battery is going to give energy to the house all throughout the day. There is no utility company interference, and there are also no connection fees. And then here is the third, called grid agnostic. So grid agnostic works with or without the utility grid, and this allows for auto bidding to determine the best and least expensive way to power your home. So that's going to allow the battery to pick what the best process is depending upon your programming, the time of day, your utility plan, all of that stuff. So this is a fully redundant system. The things that are giving me power are going to be the solar panels and the grid, and then I have the battery to store the excess power, and I have the home, which is using all of these loads. So if any of the power goes out, your house and everything will work fully as it was when the grid was on. You wouldn't even know the grid was out unless you got a notification on the app.